2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and this week we are at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club in Orlando, Florida. What are the players up against here with the opening hole, Rich?
460 yards dogleg from right to left. The fairway bunkers are in play with drivers and 3-woods. You want to avoid those at all costs. Second shot into a very narrow green that's dotted by bunkers.
Looking forward to this, Rich. Let's get into the action. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Oh, well played. And take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt. On a nice line.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
That one should find the surface. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. What's in front of them, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Ouch, that hurts. This is a par putt. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 1 under for the event. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Time for the second shot into the third. Should find the green here. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. And Rich, why don't we just get a little Tiger highlight from a moment ago? Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card. Let's get back to it, shall we? This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well played. stepping up the standings after that effort. The first of the par fives, Rich, the fourth hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Quality shot, that one.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
I'm down here on the 11th hole. Tony Finau's just getting ready for his next shot.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. And back to the play, shall we? Time for the second shot here at the fourth. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. That's not quite on the dance floor, Rich, but it's right up there near the green. A chance to perhaps pick up one, maybe two on this hole.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Oh, what an eagle. Great putt. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The fifth at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
Not a bad line, this one. Second shot here on the 5th. Well played, mate. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. This one started out on a good line. And that will drop in for a birdie.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently 5 under for the round. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th, Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the 6th. Getting ready to play their third. Very crafty, that shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Let's pick up the action at the 9th hole. Always a joy to see Tiger Woods. Here he is in action. Yes! Hold it! And that'll promote a good move up the standings. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Well, that's beautifully judged. And let's catch this action from just a moment ago. Looking forward to seeing what Tony Finau does here, Rich. Nice putt to make that one. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard.
This one's looking good.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The par 4 8th, Rich. Challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
That's a good-looking shot there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 155.
This one is right down the pipe. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. This putt is for a spot inside the top 10. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And what a way to jump into the top 10.
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Oh, you've made it. What a play. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. As we step into the second 9 here, Rich, and the short par 4 10th.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
Great shot. Not bad. 5 feet coming up to the cup. And down it goes. He finds himself in a share of 8th. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity. John, what's going on out there?
I'm over here on the 18th, and this is Tony Finau getting ready for his next shot. This one is for birdie.
This one looking really good.
Okay, let's get back to the action. This shot from 120 yards. 5 shots off the lead. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. This one's for birdie. Nice stroke. That gets the job done. Trailing by 4 strokes. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back 9s.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Lining up from about 230 yards here. 4 strokes off the lead. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Well, that'll play. To the top 5 he goes. He's in a share of 3rd place. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
Yeah, that one will play. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Putting for birdie here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Oh my, right by the hole. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. The leaderboard has them sitting in second place behind Tiger Woods.
Moving up the leaderboard, I like it.
As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Just 2 shots behind. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot this. Big time play that one, Beamer.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Well, one of the great parts of the finish here of Bay Hill's Club and Lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16th.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
Playing from around 160 yards. He's 2 shots back.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, that one had eyes for the flag the whole way. Oh, almost an Albie. How good was that shot? Checking the scoreboard now. This player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. Just 3 feet to the cup. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lexi Thompson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
How good would that have been if it had dropped? And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. That was special.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
And that will do it for this player today.